Hi. Hi. Beetle Eddie here. Although I don't look like Beetle Eddie today, right? I look like Rolling Stone Eddie. Really, my Rolling Stone hat and my Hackney Diamond shirt. But I'm still Beetle Eddie. I'm Beetle Eddie. Although I'm wearing the rivals wear. But I must tell you some Beatles news. I'm Beetle Eddie, and I'm going to tell you some Beatles news. There was a little hint in a Beatles channel just the other day. It was a black square thing with four like picture frames, and nobody in the frame. It was blank, and it had a red apple, and it said "finally." So there's rumors that this is going to be the Let It Be film finally put on released. The Red Apple, as everyone knows, if you're a Beatle fan, you know that when the Beatles made Apple records, every single record was a green apple. But when Let It Be came out, because Let It Be was their last album, the Beatles knew it was going to be their last release, it was a red apple. So there's a hint that it's Let It Be. And it says finally. Finally, we're going to get it, a proper copy of the Let It Be film. And I believe they even gave a date sometime in July. 3 months, not such a long time. So anyway, and it also says Disney Plus. There's a little thing of Disney Plus. So it seems that the Let It Be film is going to be on Disney Plus sometime in July. And it'll be cleaned up. It'll be, like the Peter Jackson one was. So kind of exciting about that. It's kind of exciting. So you can ask, why do we even need it? Because we have Get Back, and Get Back has like eight hours of footage. But there's a lot of footage in Let It Be that's not in Get Back, and it was made differently. Peter Jackson took a lot of happy moments that he found in the footage and put it together. But in a way, Let It Be was more appropriate to how the band actually was. Remember, the band broke up. They divorced themselves. They were in court. They sued each other. They were not happy with each other. There was an interviewer one time, and I saw this interview of this lady that said that she was like a fly in a wall. And she was there for many, many days, maybe a week, observing the Beatles. And she noticed something very interesting. She noticed that when they were recording, doing the actual recording, that all four of them were like on the furthest away they could be from each other. They didn't want to be together. They were recording, they made the music, but they were as further away as they could be together. So, but when they made the film, they put them in a circle, and it made it look like they were all together, doing it together. Of course, they recorded together, but what she saw was that they were as separate as they could be. I guess they didn't want to deal with each other. All four of them. So in a way, Let It Be showed a little dark side of the Beatles. They showed them not being so happy, fighting with each other a little, versus the fight with Paul and George. They didn't show George running out and quitting like Get Back did, but they showed the actual fight between George and Paul. And it wasn't only that, there was bitterness between all four of them that came out in the Let It Be film that didn't come out in the Get Back, because Peter Jackson was looking to make a whole different film. He was looking to show the Beatles in a happier mood. But when you get divorced, when a married couple gets divorced, they're usually not constantly fighting with each other. How are they able to live with each other for even a short amount of months during a divorce? There's lots of people who still get along today and they're divorced. So divorce doesn't mean that you're constantly bitter. So Peter Jackson found happy clips, them dancing with each other, all kind of things, and put it together and made it look like they were really happy. In a way, that was a phoniness. That was not really the case. They were not happy. That's why they broke up. They wanted to go their separate ways. Paul said they went full circle, this, that. Some people say they were unhappy with Yoko being there. There was many things that were not going right for them there. Some said Alan Klein. There are all kinds of things that brought into the separation. But in a way, a 90-minute movie of Let It Be was more accurate of their feelings to each other than to Get Back. So I think this film is very important. And I think it really needs to be finally here. And which it is. It's going to be. Now, these are rumors, but they're very strong rumors. And the thing is, the fact that it says finally coming, the fact that it's a red apple, the fact that it looks like the Let It Be album, which is all black, and it has the four pictures. It's showing that it's going to be the Let It Be movie, and it's kind of exciting. It's going to be on Disney Plus. Hopefully, it will also be on Blu-ray for people who want physical media. But there was never a DVD of Let It Be, a proper one. There were some bootleg ones that were not very good quality. But finally now we're going to get it. And it's very exciting. And I'm very happy about this. So that's all I got to say now. Not such a long video. Just want to tell you what's happening in Beatleland. Of course, other things are happening. Ringo has a new EP. John Lennon has also something coming out on Record Store Day. Mind Game EP. But this is a news for all the whole Beatles as a group. Okay, that's my video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. You won't be sorry. Okay, take care. Bye.